I can read. Beginning reading 1. Clark the Shark and the Big Book Report. Written by Bruce Hale. Illustrated by Guy Francis.
Tomorrow is book report day,
said Mrs. Inkydink.
Is everybody ready?
Only a few flippers went up,
I'm nervous,
said Benny Blowfish.
I'm scared.
Said Ella Jellyfish.
I can't wait,
said Clark the Shark.
If you're worried about speaking,
said Mrs. Inkydink.
just remember, be bold, be smart, and speak from the heart.
I'm not worried.
Said Clark, laughing.
Mine will be the best report ever.
At recess, Joey Mackerel asked, Aren't you nervous about talking in front of the class?
Easy peasy,
Said Clark.
I know my book like the back of my flipper.
At lunch, Clark made up a joke for his report. Kenny Ahi laughed so hard, milk squirted from his gills. That night, Clark tried out his report on his family. They laughed and clapped. Clark even made a fancy poster of the book cover, with a little help from Mom. On the way to school, Joey asked, Are you ready?
I'm so ready,
Said Clark.
They should film my report. It'll be perfect.
All through their morning lessons, Clark wriggled and wiggled. He couldn't wait to give his report. Finally, the time came.
Who will go first?
Asked Mrs. Inkydink. Nobody spoke. Nobody but Clark.
Me,
He said.
pick me.
Clark got up and told his joke.
What do frog princes eat with their hamburgers? French flies.
Clark said. Everybody cracked up. And then it happened. Clark forgot what came next. His mind was as empty as a seashell. He said. Clark had a brain freeze. He wanted to shrink and disappear. Clark was totally tongue-tied. His friends cheered him on. You can do it, Clark, said Joey. Clark smacked his face and stood on his head, but the words wouldn't shake loose.
Be bold, be smart,
Said Mrs. Inkydink.
and speak.
From the heart.
Said Clark. Suddenly, his mind was clear again. Clark went on with his book report. Maybe it wasn't perfect, but it was from the heart. And what do you know? His classmates loved every word. The end. Now, here's Clark the Shark's bite-sized facts. Number 1. Sharks don't really go to school, but some swim in schools. A school is a group of fish that swims together. Number 2. Sharks can communicate with one another using vibrations in the water and body movements. And number 3. Some sharks have good memories. They can be trained to do simple tasks and remember how to do them for a long time. Well, those were some fun bite-sized facts. But anyway, like I always say, kids, keep reading, and I'll see you guys next time.